1 o'clock on July 4th. Happy American Independence Day. We don't really have that many major plans for the day until maybe later on. I don't know. The fireworks will definitely be going up later. So I'm taking this time to play some Metaphor. So what do we actually have available to us? We can take a bath. We can hang with Hulkenberg down there in the kitchen. I think that's Hulkenberg at least. Or we can hang with you over here. We're nearly to Oceana. So I'm trying to think here. Imagination. What was Hulkenberg raising?
Alright then.
Imagination. Okay, so they're both, no matter what, it's imagination, so I think I'm gonna hang out with you, because we haven't hung out with Isaac either. Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Why don't we take a little rest and take a moment? No trace of enemies around, by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. Yeah.
Good grief.
Time to build a farewell to Martyra, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail from is not far from Martyra. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's. I feel more relaxed than the cat. No, with all the racism, no. So, yeah. Despite all the terrible things that you experienced, I bear no affection for the period from when I was branded a kidnapper, but harbor no ill will for those whose children were taken. Speaking of which, where's your hometown? I heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask for such carelessness. My tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ugeef. I'll not pry if you'd rather not discuss it. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we can find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. Whoa.
Alright.
I barely went up at all. I'm glad to have such opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evade you, then I'll keep you company instead. I want to talk more a bit.
Time marches
So much
on,
mag,
and the age of a new
I don't have
king
really much to
draws
spend
nearer.
it on, unfortunately. I'm sure I will.
Quite.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us, at long last. This must mean we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
'Twould seem it was fixed without the trace of its ruin. That's bigger ruin, near us. Do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Yeah. Oh, we should be able to see the
That
ocean.
reminds me.
Never said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. Curious what he meant by that. I guess Oceana is the region. No. So I want to check something. It's pause and then
What
try.
now?
How are we doing on jobs? You are very close to finishing Gunner. I don't know what I want to use. to go for next. Though, actually, this might be an option, but I need Nuras to rank 3, which means I need to do a side quest. For that side quest, I might just have you in healer. I need to finish this up. And it seems like I'm gonna make you a back row. Like I'm gonna put you in the back row, so this would make sense. Like a back row attacker. I don't know. Stroll, he is at doing Seeker, so I might want him to finish Warrior here soon. Just swap him over there. Actually, we are about to fight Katharina and get her up to level or rank 3, which means I might just swap to Brawler and finish that. Can I see the details of this? Knocking out an enemy. Swap out. So many crit abilities. That's really good. Yeah, I want this. I really want this. So you're in Seeker now. I'm gonna swap you back to Brawler. You get more attack that way too, because I want you to max out Brawler and then go on to whatever this is, because we're about to fight Katharina. Hulkenberg, where are you? You're doing Mage. I got that up to level. Do I want you to go on a Mage Knight, or or Magic Knight, or do I want you to go do Commander? You need to do a Commander at some point if you want this, but I don't need to do that immediately, mostly because I need rank 8 with Brigitte. So I think high priority is finish Knight. Though, to be honest, I think if I'm gonna have you be a mage, I might just swap you to Knight, but then use a bunch of these. Oh, actually, hang on. Speed Incense. Heisme. Luck Incense. Probably Stroll, because if I'm gonna make him a crit monster, then yeah. So Hulkenberg. Oh, okay, I didn't have to swap her over then. I'm gonna use some Heroes Fruit instead. I'm just gonna max out Knight at this rate, because I don't care.
A new means of protection.
Master an Archetype. Deal weak physical strike damage to one enemy. Decreases their hit range for 3 turns. You waited all the way till level rank 20 before you actually got... Oh, your endurance increased by 2. Okay, so you do get stat increases. Mastering skills. Oh, mastering whatever. But yeah. Strangely, you had to wait all the way to rank 20 before you got a physical art. Okay. But with that being said, Hulkenberg, you're going to be the first one to upgrade to the second stage. To a second stage class. You're going to be the Magic Knight.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right?
This is a new one, so I will read what it says here.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart, who tampers anxiety and strength greater still, if thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the
I
knight.
see.
So this is the power of the Magic Knight. Fitting, the strength of magic, my shield is made even stronger. To protect His Highness the Prince and the world he dreamt of.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. Whoa. Oh, I got more heroes for
I've
its back.
acquired a new power.
Okay, so it still uses spears. Which makes sense. And so, okay. From here you can upgrade, okay, rank 7. Okay, but these both require rank 7. That is a lot of mag. So you Master Magic Knight or Master Magic Knight and Wizard. Is that what this is? Yeah, that's Wizard. I should probably do skill inheritance. Hang on, what are your skills right now? Draw enemy attacks for 1 turn. Increase defense by 1 or by 3. 1. Good, yeah. Increase 1 ally's defense. So you have HP recovery for the same row. A pierce attack. Physical pierce attack. So it's not actually magical, it's just defensive. Which means I should probably prioritize this. And not any of these.
All right.
There you go. I still would want you to eventually be a mage, so I might actually push you through here. So you need to do mage. Yeah, you need to finish mage, then go through 10 ranks of wizard, and then go over here eventually. Though maybe I don't, because that's a big investment. I do need someone to be a commander at some point. Oh, I need to get Alonzo up to rank 20 or rank 8. I don't even know how to upgrade him. Heisme would make sense as a merchant. If he's gonna be mischievous, then I think he should be the commander, and he should eventually go up to this. So yeah, here you go.
Fascinating. This right here.
This is also new.
All right.
So.
I'm counting on you.
Though maybe I should just read the characters'
course.
interactions with it, so because of dialogue. Yeah, you know what? From here on, let's just read the characters' reactions to becoming something new. This is the power of the commander's soul. And I have to support my allies by directing them. Allow me the honor of guiding us to a world where we might all live in peace.
My power swells forth.
Not sure if I want to swap him yet, though. I do like the faker. This requires Bard on rank 3, and then just rank 20 commander. I could just transfer that over. Yeah. I feel like he should go through healer at some point, but I want him to go through commander first. Yeah, I want him to go to the commander first. Byakuya's probably going to go back to healer after I'm done with Gunner, but then once I've done Nearest's quest, I'm gonna immediately go back to this path. So yeah, that seems fair. So I've got a plan for everyone. Stroll is going to become the upgrade to the Brawler because we're going to be fighting Katharina here soon. Hulkenberg I just swapped to Magic Knight. Heisme, after I've gotten more progress on Faker, I might just max it out actually. But yeah, after more progress with Faker, he's gonna become a commander. And then Byakuya will finish Gunner here very soon, then swap immediately back to healer, but then immediately go back to this one once I do the Nearest's quest. Alright, so what do I want to do now? There's that thing in there. I can raise courage. Probably, yeah.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Hey.
Stroll. Hey, Byakuya, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. You got the time, why don't join me? As refreshing as the mind is as it is for our battles. Whoa.
Now then.
Let's have a look at your blade then.
Got it.
Naturally, it's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of the tip. Just the tip. The tip's more effective when facing off against armored opponents, to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them.
That being the case.
What's the most important quality of the sword for that manner of attack? Sharpness of the point, lightness of the blade, sturdiness of the hilt. For that manner of attack. The lightness of the blade? Because you're thrusting with the full weight of the sword. I say the lightness of the blade. That's important, yes. But the key is keeping the point thin and sharp. Okay, it was the sharpness. My father always said that, and I always think of it when I'm doing sword maintenance. Whoa.
All right.
Level up, please. Damn it. But nobles. The sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the importance of its practical uses. Indeed, as a child I was lost around a sword. Learning those lessons back then is how I can fight alongside you today. I'm constantly reminded of how indebted I am to my parents. Okay.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemy's coming this way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Mrs. Gauntlet runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Oh, you lot! Yeah, the Gauntlet runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch.
Hurry it up!
I've got the short fuse, you know. And that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Well, I gotta let the dog in first. Now she's done it. Okay.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this line down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? No, we have to accept their challenge.
It's you! So we meet again!
Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
My cue, I think.
Oh yeah, that's right. We unlocked this. That's a I forgot about that.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. But so have you.
Some darker arts.
Ready to lose?
Gunner! Here's through!
That's nothing!
With these fists, are you prepared? You'll be dust!
Yeah. New syntheses.
Into the fray with blade in hand.
Yeah, I forgot to swap her out of the back row. So.
I'll destroy you.
That's nothing!
Yo,
Going in for the kill!
But how?
did you crit near us?
A blunder.
Stroll, they've
Oh,
sapped your
power of
defenses.
kings.
We'll combine our strength. My gunner! With healing power.
Quite a boon.
'Twas needed.
My thanks.
Heisman,
I shall fight.
they dropped
I
your
shall
defenses.
vanquish evil. Take that!
That's nothing! Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped. You'll feel this one.
You missed. That's a lot of hits though. All things
For all
considered.
that we strive for, I crush you.
This is a permanent decrease? Yeah.
Let us
Well,
clean
not,
up
it's
this
obviously not permanent, but it looks like it always hits. That's what I meant to say.
Faker. There's a better way. Faker.
That's nothing.
By this power.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Yeah.
Not done yet.
Let us fight as
So
one.
we have Magic Knight's Hammer. Deals extreme physical electric damage to one enemy. Cool. We also have heavy physical pierce damage. Well, we already had that one. And this one blows defense though. I want to see this.
Let my power support you.
Burst forth.
Oh, I was hoping the animation was unique.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
Is there another one? On target. They
Hey,
dodge.
that's what you got.
No, come on, your agility's lowered.
Oh, please.
Stroll,
You can't
they've
run.
sapped your defenses.
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
I know I can trust you with our lives.
Yay, I've mastered it. When you battle while channeling a mastered archetype, you receive additional experience which can be converted into an experience item after accumulating enough. Oh. Okay.
Excellent. I've grown more powerful.
So if we
We found new powers.
Antagonist master freaking Byakuya's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Hex. Heavy physical damage to one enemy and may inflict hex. And I get my agility up. 64, jeez, man. We're in the top 100. If only I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. With that power, you're really something. Don't you rest easy, cause I will win next time. Stop preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up. Who's this man?
Yeah?
Oh, is your driver? I saw you're a runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Oh, never mind. Oh, Eudoricus? 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 You don't think you don't who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well. You're the gay Katharina Gran. Everyone knows that. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned down on you. I can't read apparently.
Oh,
All these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end?
Hmm?
What options do penipists like them have? It might be dangerous, but you gotta break some eggs and make an omelet. Hierocrates, wait, take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey,
Good news, you lot. Katharina's made a generous donation. Thank you. Now we can eat for once.
listen to me.
I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't my answer. If you could just hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. That's a small price to pay for helping all my people, but it'll last them, well, a few weeks at most. I'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the Parapests take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeeze us dry, so I'll squeeze them dry right back. Will handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I just had to try something.
But
Even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of someone. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. Truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapests are right where they want them, beneath everyone.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapests start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Yee.
sure.
Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Byakuya. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Byakuya. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be. Still, I reached out to the recruitment center. We should be seeing bigger rewards and bounties. I'll check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. Feel Katharina's indignation toward the world's absurdities as well as her deep faith in me.
She. Now. A new power.
Whoa.
I'm not letting anyone die.
Pergolist. Also the bounty bonus as you mentioned. Yep. Next time I see you, I'll be taking you down for sure. So don't go dying on me.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Muddy Camp. we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is. What's with? Usually there's bugs in the fire. Why is it red? Dream Eater moth. Huh.
What now?
Okay, well I need to do a little quick something. Hulkenberg, go to the front. Yeah. Heismay, go to the back. I forgot he was in the front row. So maybe it's better if he's in the front, because then Hulkenberg's healing ability when she gets it will affect everyone in the front row. So everyone except Byakuya, but he's changing to a healer, so he needs to be in the back anyways. Oh, that's kind of cool. If it's mastered, it's like it changes color to like a paperish, old-fashioned white. So I'm gonna swap over to healer, which means my attack goes down a little bit, but that's small. A small blip in the bucket. I have 2 skills I can set. You already have Medi, so I don't have to worry about that. So I guess just hang on, let me see here. I want to see something about Hulkenberg. Yeah, it's the same thing for that one. If I... No, I need to look at this. Gunner, Mass Dancer, or Berserker lineages. So I don't have access to Electric right now. Okay. But she has Protect Guard and Magic Guard. She does not have this, but I already have someone with... yeah, I already have someone that has that skill. Or I can get that skill. What do you have here? So you do have a medium HP heal. Mahama would be Seeker Major Healer. So I don't have any of those. I have to keep in mind that I can't have characters be the same class. So I'm going to... No, not that. I need to add stuff here. What's your stats? Hang on, let me see here. Your magic is the highest. So it's better for me to do any of these magical skills. To look for weaknesses.
All right.
Fire.
All
Let's
right.
do ice. Also, you know what? Okay, you can't. You don't have a third slot. Actually, no, I don't even think I want diagonal. I don't use diagonal slash anymore. Increases physical.
All right.
Yeah, you know what? This is probably better for you. What do you have? Mudo. don't see a reason to change that, actually. Not right now, anyways. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. So, what do we
All right,
have?
then.
Raise imagination. Or imagination. Yeah.
Well met.
I don't suppose you have a burden with free time as I am. I am certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing with unique ingredients from Martyra with the port city spices can result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could it not be the same of our powers? I'll encourage her.
Got it.
That's a good example. I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior. Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we call a miracle.
Hail.
Hero kings of yore fought alone and we were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city. Yay.
All right.
I'm looking forward to this next city. It's getting late. Not unmanageably so. What say you? Shall we stay up a little longer? Don't kick my ass in Chinese chess again. Okay?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh man, we're gonna miss a sail. Come on. Please arrive today so I can see the sail.
Hello, Mr. Captain.
Hello with an A?
Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right.
Please bring the head of that giant
Everyone
baby.
set and steady. Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceana, the western annexed state
So
of Ukraine.
Oceana is the
a
region.
vivacious city. Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Can't believe we're here already. Oh, well, there's where that
It's the
gift comes from.
Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
Oh.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Sky Runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Airship time. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant
Ah,
and his
jeez.
cronies.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
Hey, where is your head?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
Seafood!
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
Came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
I've actually got a phone
What
call
now?
to make, so I'll be right back. Yeah, that little gif in the upper right corner, we now know what that's from. Adorable little Gallica image smiling upon that. Might be the thumbnail, I don't know. Anyways, we're back. Just a quick thumbnail. So let's see here. This place is this place is pretty big. Okay, so they want us to go to the Anchor. It's hang on, it's freaking Idol's Day, but the shops here are not on sale. What's going on? Oh, it's another one of Heismay's species. I can't think of it. Welcome. Let me just say, I don't sell much here. All I can have is okay. No, I don't even remember what this does.
Can we talk?
Buy one, I guess. I'll support the business, even though these probably suck.
Hey,
Isn't it a little strange this shop only sells one item? Seems as though there's some sort of secret in this store. Huh. Yeah, sells one item and there's a bunch of pots of stew.
Proper aces.
Say,
There's a
Hello there.
magic shop up here, it looks like.
Oh,
Obviously it's closed because it's not midnight, or not nighttime. I kinda wanna just explore around.
Maybe there'll be a big upset.
All right now.
Okay, the game's gonna let me, thankfully. Okay, thank goodness, it is a sale.
Got a
Hey, can I have
bargain.
some... I already have 16 of those. Briny salt. Oh, I did hear about these a couple times. I don't want to buy too much. That's... There you go. It's probably fine. And yes! Give me more water.
Real cheap today.
Bluefin tuna.
young man, ain't this a pickle?
Yeah?
Greeting.
A young customer, and yet that's quite the story you have on your belt. You pride yourselves on being a purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy, as well as our local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also sell a variety of unusual accessories. Oceana is not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. Now, let me find you something that's absolutely free for you
Well
here.
then.
Let me see. Since this island's how about this rider's anklet? My dear customer, do you believe in dragons? This is fashioned in the image of a dragon's wing, and imbued with a speed that's truly divine. I mean, I saw a dragon in the early game. I feel like we could have beaten that dragon. At some, I actually no, I know you can like fight and win that fight. Cause I saw like someone play the early game, and that's exactly what they did. You can just fight the dragon and get the treasure behind it. I didn't do it because, well, I was convinced it was a stealth section. But I don't think anything in that chest is worth it now. But yeah, I believe in dragons, so that's good. Might be able to gain a decent amount of speed with it, if it lives up to its name anyway. Okay. Yeah. Please don't be worthless. As expected, you have excellent judgment. It looks fantastic on you. I'm not sure if I'm putting it on myself, though. Every day of the week, I'll be waiting with a new item just perfect for you. Do come again. Okay, so he does have something new each week. Keep that in mind.
What now?
I think it's time for Hulkenberg to get this Breeze Igniter off. Yo, okay, that is pretty good. 9 agility. She's got low agility, so this will help her immensely.
Huh?
I see a gold beetle. Those can show up in towns? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah? Ain't this a pickle?
This is the weapon. Yeah, the armor shop.
Hey!
We've a sale go.
Oh, hang on. Before I do this, I need to sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I've got a lot to sell. There we go. Anything that I praise? Gambler's Jewel. Increases luck by 3. I don't really care about that. I don't have a merchant right now. That's not even that good. It's exactly the same piece of equipment that I almost called him Nuras. No, it's Stroll's wearing it. I don't need that, so. Okay, what can I sell here? Okay, so this can be purified, so I might keep that. It's a sword for the Seeker. It's my only Seeker weapon. This can be purified, which prevents me from selling, even though it's technically worse than these two. These two have the exact same stats, except this one gives magic plus 3 because it was infused, and this one just increases electric attack strength. I think I will sell this though.
Now then.
Besides, there might be a time where I have 2 mages, so I might give one into this, the other one this. I haven't actually tried that out yet. This one's garbage, so I'm gonna sell that. It's actually not bad. I might keep that. Spike gloves, those are really good. This is outdated. Yeah.
Now then.
You have the quartz mace instead. Don't get rid of that. It's still really good. No one is. I'm pretty sure this is. Oh, it's a thief. I'm not really sure if I want to have multiple thieves on a team. So I think I will sell this.
Now then.
CBI Katana is going to be good to keep because it's more damage and also inflicts sleep, which you can get a free crit off of. Crimson Fangs, I only have one of those and it's equipped. This is the one I just praised, so I can sell that. I have 2 of these. 2 of these are not equipped, that is. This is outdated.
Now then.
This, I think, is also outdated. That's on Heisme. Yeah, because Byakuya's got this. This is specifically for mages, for magic users. Which, I mean, is nice, but it's also less defense. The magic plus 3 is nice, but it's outdated, so I'm gonna sell it. And I don't usually sell, like, the random gear or accessories, because they can still be useful. What do we have in here, though? Very expensive stuff, but I also have a lot of money, so... Small HP recovery each turn. Oh, you only have one of these and one of these. I guess that makes sense. 90 defense. I feel like I should get something better for Hulkenberg in particular. Because she's supposed to be she's supposed to be the tank right now. Yeah. Actually, do I want this or do I want this? Brand's paralysis, endurance plus 5. Yeah, you know what?
Indeed.
That is the most expensive thing in the shop, and I'm gonna get it anyways. I feel like that could be worth it. That's over here. Increase evasion against strike. That's really good. I can only buy one of those though. This is actually worse than the equipment I just put on Heisman. Not Heisman, Hulkenberg. Strike plus 2, magic plus 2. Oh, it's actually worse than what's on Byakuya though. You can't even put on the boxer's headgear. Yeah, you know what? I'll give this to Hulkenberg as well. It's just full-on equipper with defense.
What is it?
It's almost July 27th, Forgiveness Day that is. Shops around the whole kingdom, ours included, will sell goods at a discount. This holy day originates right here in Brilehaven. Merchants in this town are really getting into the spirit of it. What day is it in game? Oh, it's the 20th.
Young man! Young man!
Yeah, I also want to save some money for these other shops.
This is on sale.
Not that I'm gonna buy things right away. Yeah, no one's these classes. These are automatically increases attack at the start of combat. Oh, but that's most of my money. That's not. Yeah, that's a no. That's really good though, and I might buy that at some point, but I just don't have the money to feel comfortable about that. I absolutely need. I can't. Restores MP upon defeating an enemy during a squad battle. I want that so badly. That's most of my money. I'd be poor if I do that. I at least need to get a better mace for Byakuya, so I think I will just get this one for him. $15,000 for a 62-point increase. Is he gonna be? Yeah, he's gonna be in that class for a while.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. We're good. Alright, item shop. Let's see what they have in here. Wait. Oh, it's right here. I didn't see the door.
I knew it!
Oh, I didn't mean to look at. I didn't mean to. Oh, freaking. It's right here. What do we have in here? Expensive medicine, life-saving medicine. 300 HP. I get a couple of these. Maybe not that much though. Fairy dust. Great fairy dust. Nah, fine. Biomedicine. may inflict charm on an enemy. I don't really care about that. Okay. I still want to have some amount of money, but
Ain't this a pickle?
but yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to get some
But what is there to
more
do now?
money from the freaking things. Oh, hey.
All right then.
Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of ports. So they want us to just still take one of the ports no matter what.
All right then.
That's the wrong one. Okay, this is also a good town to this town is big enough to where I feel comfortable doing this. Okay, so here's where the bounties are. Oh, it's inside the building. Am I gonna be able to accept bounties here? Oh, I like this building.
Welcome.
Oh, fine. Oh, this is that guy. The guy that converts mag into money.
Fancy a look?
Told to give you a tasty rate for your mag. Oh, right. That's right. I forgot I had that. Give me that as an exchange. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually taken advantage of this. I've got a lot of mag. A lot of useless mag. So exchange rate is 6 per. So. Oh, you can get a lot of this. How about 1601? Yeah. So I have exactly 30,000 mag. Yeah, that's very useful to keep in mind as an option.
Really now?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm looking at this rock. Give me my extra mag, and ruin my 30,000.
Hey,
Godot's back in third.
well,
Okay, that's still a decent, still like an even number.
Really now?
All right.
Well met, eh?
All right. So.
All right then.
Yeah, there's only these 2 sections of the city so far. And we can't access any more of the city until we ride the boat. So yeah. You'd like to travel Brilehaven? And just say the word. Hang on.
All right then.
So this is Seabreeze Street. Okay. We are in the Merchants Bazaar. This is Seabreeze Street. We need to keep this in mind. So Anglers Inn Square or Arena Front Wharf. Let's go to Anglers Inn. No, we need to go to the inn later. What is that circular ball? I'm gonna go to the Arena Front Wharf. I probably should have read that, but whatever.
All right then.
Okay. What is this bug person? Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere.
Huh?
You're that old man who was in the giant sandworm stomach. None other. Yeah, what are you doing here?
I mean,
How'd you get out of that worm?
Truth be told,
Oh, I intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place. After running into you, young grubs. Get it? Grubs. I long to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen its belly. There, why has no trouble at all. You got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. That's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles around, have you? Oh, this is the beetle dude. They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of magma. If you do have any, I'd certainly like to take them off your hands.
look at this.
I feel like we've captured at least one. That's it, a genuine golden beetle. I must reward you for your efforts. Take this. Arcane Dragon Blood? What the hell? Arcane Dragon Blood restores the magma that surrounds your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet. Doesn't it restore MP?
What's this?
It's incredible. Are you sure you want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you? I'm Beetle's long lost answer. I mean, I'm an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up in that warp stone because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings, and I got gobbled up like a employee in Lethal Company. You're traveling about the country, are you not? If you find more gold bugs, can you bring them to me? If you hear that familiar chitter, give the area a quick look. Cut 12 of them for me, and I'll give you this Venom Ward charm next. Okay. So they actually make a noise.
All good.
I mean, sure. Well, if you find any more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you again. I don't think I have 12 of them. Oh, hang on. Gold beetles you acquire can be exchanged for secret treasure by taking to the elderly entomophile in Brilehaven. More gold beetles you collect, the better the items you receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles when you go. How many do I have?
Hey there!
40. 11 more.
Hey there!
Why, yes. Aren't you asked by the war before you can meet the beetles? Bring me 13 more beetles on top of that. Give you claw breakers. Flame seal corselet. Jeez, there's a lot of beetles in this game. Dragon's Fall. So there's 46 beetles in the game, or there's probably 50 of them, and
Hey
you
there.
can probably miss a few. How many do I have? You don't quite have enough. Collect more insects, perhaps 7 will do. Okay, so I had 5 on me. Okay. So I have to keep this guy in mind. Really nothing over here? This area seems suspicious, especially since there's a guard over here.
Hey, you. Really now?
What is this arena? What do you want, an elder? You're a candidate too? Well, I don't know why you're here, but I can't let you in right now. The city is buzzing. When the Coliseum does open, I'm sure it'll be a smash hit.
Do you need something?
What brings you here? The exhibition of the Brave is further ahead, and the Coliseum naturally is closed for the event. Okay. So we'll be back here for the event.
Really now?
This heat is such a bother.
Alright, let's head for the inn then.
Fancy a ride? Nice and easy.
Say,
That's not the right thing.
All right then.
Okay, there's 3 inns? What? Or is it just 3 rooms? Also, what is that up there? Oh, that's where the Coliseum was, right? I think? I don't know. Wait, there's a 4th inn down. There's one on the bottom. Oh, jeez, it's so close.
Whoa!
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? It's gonna crash like the frickin' Majora's Mask. The moon in Majora's Mask, excuse me. I hadn't realized it was slowly moving, but it's coming to Brilehaven was far beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
yes.
I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
We better get to finding an inn we can stay at. What the hell?
Leave it to me!
I promise I will help anyone who is in trouble. Out of money? Don't want to die? Simply ask Jin to guide
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm having some issues with my work. Of course, don't worry. I'm well versed in Brilehaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady.
Ridiculous.
Jeez, man.
What do I do?
So there is. Okay, that's where more is. What is down here? Oh, actually, I should probably go to the tavern first. The tavern looks lively, but let's wait until we decide on. Oh, fine. There's another Yu-Geef down here. It's getting lively out there. We'll have customers queuing up in no time. This place. I guess it looks like an inn. Don't you think it feels way too dodgy? We got so many options. Could we not look for somewhere a little nicer? We're probably gonna go in that inn. That's probably where we're gonna be staying.
All right then.
What is up here?
Gone clammy all over in this.
Oh my.
Oh.
This is the best.
View of the sea. The ocean's quiet, but the people are all abuzz. The place really lives up to its name as the city of commerce. Yeah. There's some giant glowing balls of water that are partially in the water and outside of it.
This is the best.
Oh.
Oh my.
At least I assume that's
Gone
water.
clammy all over in this. What do I do?
Oh my. Hey there!
Oh, hey, is this other Yugi that we saw like at the at the beginning? I saw you in Montana, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Well, you plan to stay at this inn. Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up. After I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
So, if this place is no good, then we'll have to look for somewhere else. Yeah, I know exactly where this is going. But wait, that gauntlet run of yours, one you had parked in the middle of Mariwa. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too. Who are you again?
What?
You're terrible saying you don't remember me. I'm Lena Caden, the only daughter of the Caden workshop. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I got a real gauntlet run of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Okay.
Hey.
Loveless. That's your name? Yeah, look who's here. You're the elder fella from Martywood, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. We were hoping to stay at this inn. Sorry to disappoint you so, because I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. It's already full. The one calling itself the come all in. Some joke, eh? That's gotta be an issue. Sure is. Is there another place nearby to stay? There's two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Ford stay. Parapets and elders staying there? Flat buddy chance. There's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that one's twice as pricey. Remember to say that this is where you'll find Luis naturally. Probably bought the whole place out for this rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but...
So, guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we can afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over my tavern. The dodgy-looking Yugi standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off saying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I'll claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure would anyway. The Spider's Den sounds much fun, much better. We're gonna be staying in the Spider's Den. I need a drink of water.
What is it you require?
It's the guy with the weird face. You there? You have a look about you as like one of my supporters, are you? No. No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all.
Yeah.
Beauty is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? Whichever inn I choose for my beauty rests must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I doubt you've been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place as this. As a jerk! I wouldn't want to stay in full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns will be full, so we've only got one choice. I really don't want to, but should we check out this Spider's Den we heard about in the Loveless earlier?
Yeah?
Yeah. Go
What
to
do I do?
Go to Loveless. No, let's go to the Spider's Den. It's pretty shady, but I'm not sure we got any other options. Talk to that man over there before we go. I think he's an innkeeper. Fine. I thought this was a woman, by the way. Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I've got a spare room available. That's the other Yugeef is probably a girl. I won't refuse service to anyone. My rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
This place seems really shady, but we might as well look at this room.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Giant bug. It's only giant because you're small, okay? SMOL.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Are you scared of bugs?
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
Ah.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Trust.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head-on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
They don't speak like that.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, we haven't actually seen where the informant is. I guess there would be in the inn. Well, yeah, not in the inn. No, excuse me, in the freaking tavern. Makes no sense. Oh, hi, Katharina.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With
Don't
all
we have a speech
skills
prepared?
and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other.
Well, you're an ugly head, so.
When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
That sounds racist.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win war.
Hey, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Elf.
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Roussant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our our status. They mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command.
Hear, hear! For Rusan pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
Yeah, I agree, and I'm glad someone of the same species disagrees with him.
When
Or
I'm
race or
queen,
whatever.
all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Yeah, she does have her own
Will the
supporters.
first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
I mean, yeah.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed.
Are you about to cry?
Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, jeez, you're in here? Yo, nice fish tank. This is a nice bar. Or tavern or whatever.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
So wait, are you a parapist like Katharina, or are you a completely different race because your skin color? Also, there's more candidates preaching their ideals inside here.
Next round's on Lovelace.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before.
Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
Oh, so these fish are not for show. These are like lobsters in a seafood restaurant where they're for you see them and then they'll pick them out and then use them to cook them fresh.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Wait, are we actually fishing? What the hell? I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
I'm not too sure.
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
What crunch?
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
At least we'll die.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Yeah, what do we even do to it?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Yeah, we've seen you a couple times.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
We're all trying to eat here. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna ask how he heard about that. He's a crier. Of course, he's gonna find out information somehow.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves a head for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Well, you don't want the fish?
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you. All right?
All right.
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought a head. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Yeah, he knows what's going on. Joanna and Barton should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlets. Nuris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet rudder. Okay. I'm assuming, I guess, yeah, I could talk.
Yeesh.
The other candidate's speeches seem practically identical. I'd not trust those types of the country myself. Is there no one who could truly rival Luis or Forden?
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? What? There's too much noise around? I mean, sure. For defense, you understand, just in case. Oh, I see. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'll be unprotected against the... apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever. Awake or asleep, so I thought I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'll be grateful to have any spare blankets. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Brilehaven is positively rife with tourists. I promised. I myself have. How did I misread myself as promised? I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wanted to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in my mouth. That's a bad sign. That's a Port City specialty. What's that look about? You don't find it appetizing? No. Oh, there's my bed. I'm done for the day. Yeah.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Not again.
The man sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
No come.
No. Now come.
Bah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
Yeah. There.
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
I'm a lightweight, you see.
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Well, let's reassure her.
Yes, I intend to. Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
So we need to be top 20.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
We are 64th. That's not bad.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceana and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship.
Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church. Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them.
You hate seafood, don't you?
Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceana. Imagine, the mind races.
Oh, geez,
I'm hoping I
man.
can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Why is this so funny?
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
Sister?
Not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church, Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy!
That's not a head, that's an entire fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people! Strength and compassion in one package! He's got the crowd on his side right from the start! Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger! Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
That is a small human.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now,
I guess that's why we
on
could.
to the next.
I guess that's why we couldn't offer the head of, well, the human we slayed to get here. Again, that's a little more than a head, but I guess a squid is mostly head.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering.
Respite? Not respite?
Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Borden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
I don't think he's gonna be top 20.
Trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
Well, we're not gonna make a stronger impression than that. There's no way. Because he's one of the top candidates, so it's not looking so great.
It's not looking great. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now. Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation.
that guy's not winning.
Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Hey, use my proper name.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Bardon, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A Sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now? Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
$49. So we still have some room to make up, but we're almost. Well, we're top 50 now, so is only 20. I guess 19 more spots technically before we're in the clear. That's after the events of the expedition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
No, it's this doofus again. Hi.
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand men, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating.
Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
This guy's onto us.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
We only write a... Yeah, honestly, I don't want to feign silence.
No. We only read it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt.
I'd dare say we're named now.
Sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves. I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
What does that imply?
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
Yeah.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's in his gauntlet runner, if it's in his pocket, or it's engraved on his body. It's gonna be a hell of a time to get it in his gauntlet runner then, because it's an airship. I'm gonna say that.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Joanna! A backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph! She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Wait, it's happened to you before with the Elder?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty.
They're really making the Sanctus Church feel like more of a villain than Luis himself.
The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? A word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
No, it was the first time in the city.
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Oh, it's freaking thunderstorm. Great, fantastic. Night Prowler,
Let's
huh?
hurry.
This place should be on the edge of town, I heard. Fair mention how to get there. Oh, is that what? Hang on.
Let's hurry.
Hang on. That's what that is? Hang on, where is it? Yeah, that. On the upper part of the map. I want to do that now. No.
What now?
Cliffhanger. Next time, Night Prowler. That's our last save spot, so I'm gonna have to save in the first slot next time. That's a shame. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.